Hi, chat. That's making noise still. We should quiet that down. I'm gonna mute for a second for that to wait, warming up.
Happy 4th, Chef.
Thank you, John. Thank you for that resub. Could I potentially get your input on what I should be doing for a sangria later this month? Apple Fireball. Thank you. Let's make some coffee. That's what it is, Brittany. It's an actual product. I have no idea why they made it, but we're gonna give it a shot. I went and bent that the wrong direction. Available at Walmart. Ooh, that was a toughie. Not only 5 letters, but, given to you in the right order. Wow. How you doing, JK? Welcome in. Hello to John and Michael as well, if I haven't said so. So we're going to give this a shot first, even though it's going to kill my microphone and all that for 3 minutes as it goes in the microwave. Hey, Zahara. And then we'll get into the normal ingredient challenge, which is caramel this week. And since I don't have a dinner command, I'll let everyone in on the surprise. I am planning on doing spicy sweet caramel chicken with rice and some veggies. And then I'm going to be doing a sort of simple 8x8 cake with a nice caramel topping to it. Maybe we'll throw some sprinkles down there. But I am royally mentally confused by what these are going to be like. Alright, let's get this thing going. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Cheers. So we got mini marshmallows, and what looks like almost looks like cinnamon sugar, and water. Hopefully everyone's having a great 4th. Anyone doing anything special? Any exciting meals? I decided to turn the lava lamp on. I haven't used the lava lamp as a part of stream for ages. It's been messed up ever since FTTT started charging more and started clamping down on how much you could do for free. I didn't want to get a subscription to them just to do like 2 or 3 things. Ribs on the Traeger. Smoky ribs. Yeah, burgers and dogs is tradition, yeah. Maybe even s'mores a little bit. At least that was my family, my larger family 4th of July get together was. Actually, it wasn't even. Did they do burgers? I think it was primarily just hot dogs. I think it was just hot dogs. It's actually sort of surprising how they've sort of cornered that little bit of the market here in the US. Like, we have bologna, but it's not really popular. We have some pates and stuff like that, but they really don't sell. Like, it's hot dogs as far as US food. Like, because I mean, they're essentially the same thing as that, or Brunschwager, or they're just a force meat. We're almost there, chat. We had an overflow. Yeah, that's a project for later. Well, the marshmallows disappeared. They melted into the mix, so they're pretty much only there apparently for looks. But let's give this a shot. That's about what I expected it to be. It tastes like generic artificial s'mores flavor. Like the same sort of s'mores like flavor you get in cereals and stuff like that. It is like basically cinnamon sugar with a little bit of that like marshmallow like, but it tastes like, actually it tastes like melted Lucky Charms marshmallows. It is very sweet. I'll give the noodles one more shot here. Wow. Yeah. Too hot still. Let me drink some coffee. That's a little bit cooler. I want to say that this could have worked, though. They just went way... Like, I know everything they do is like $1. Like, these were not... These were like, I think $1 and change. Like $1.09 or something like that. But... yeah. This could have worked if they had done it, like, spent a little bit more. It's growing on me a little bit, but it's still just sugar and sweet. So we're going to set that aside. Hi, Buns! That doesn't look very clean. We're going to start off by making cake tonight, chat. Well, starting cooking. Well, I guess this is technically cooking. But anyways, we're starting dinner with dessert. Hey, Techno. You unfortunately just sort of missed out. I gave it a shot already. What did I do at the top of it? There we go. There's the top. So, actual product. And picture, like I said, not too far off. It's like essentially the same flavoring, artificial flavorings they would use in like cereals and stuff like that. It's very sweet, and in order to make it right, I think it's way too liquidy. Yeah, and I was also saying, I feel like it could have been successful, but not for, like, $9, $19, something like that. It actually had little... Techno, it had little mini marshmallows in the top, but they disappeared when I cooked it. It also overflowed in my microwave. Yeah, that's basically it. Graham cracker pasta. Well, you can buy them, I think, online from... I got them from Walmart. Not a sponsor. Not. S'mores raviolis. Yeah, that's been a fine dining dessert for ages. I've had that at a couple of places. It's pretty good. Let's see here. What did I do with this? There it is. Work our butter and sugar together. I've had the butter out for a bit, so it's not super soft, but basically room temp. I'm substituting sugar in the raw still because I keep forgetting to buy normal sugar like a normal person. Hey, Kip. I turned the command off tonight, Bonds. I forgot to write it. Come here. Get out of there. Hey, Isabella. Well, tonight is an ingredient challenge night, making up for yesterday's lack of a stream. I'm still going to make my own caramels. Normally I buy my ingredient challenges. And so I'm started off making a sort of basic vanilla cake that I'm going to top with some caramel for the dessert. And then we're going to make caramel, spicy sweet caramel chicken. Serve a stir fry like dish with some sauteed veggies and rice. Ozzy's just trying to mess with me. We'll use this thing up from last stream that I didn't use either. It's a little bit heavy on the egg in this recipe, but we'll live with it. How you doing tonight, Ozzy? What's wrong, Ozzy? Burn your toast? A little vanilla. Hey, Froggy. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Baking powder. What am I forgetting? A little salt. Salt's always good. I know butter is considered passé as far as this. It's actually, some people think it makes things stick more. I'm planning on leaving this in the pan for the most part, serving anyways. Probably shouldn't serve in a non-stick, but oh well. Seems rather thick. I feel like this recipe ain't gonna work right. But we're gonna give it a shot anyways. It'll loosen up as it heats, I hope. Because otherwise, it's gonna be a rather flat cake. Start heating the oven here. Froggy, are you in the United States? Like, it is, but it isn't. Like, it depends on what state and what state allows how much. We call it a caramel blondie. Yeah, not too far off there, I don't think. We'll see how this turns out. I'm going to make the caramel and turn this and put that on top after it bakes. Let's see here. Why is music stop? They're like completely illegal here, which is hilarious because we even still around the 4th would have like local groups. Like there was some like parent company that was like just dropping off shipping containers in parking lots, and then, you know, like it's being sponsored by such and such club, you know, because they're getting all the free labor from whatever club or whatever is sponsored. And so I'd see those pop up all over the place, all over the county, like just before the 4th. I haven't seen those in a couple of years. I think our next step here is prepping our chicken. As seen previously on stream. Is there another tenderloin here? Yeah. That was going to be soup, but now it's going to be the ingredient challenge. Yeah, most of them are made out in the desert, like in Arizona. Didn't realize I was on the wrong screen there. Fine, be complicated. We can deal with complicated. Tonight's menu, not cup noodle s'mores. Not my blood. In the sauce. The previous chicken carcass. then I'll save for chicken stock. We're going to make a sauce using caramel, and we're going to add some heat to the caramel and thin it out a bit. Freezer, not refrigerator. Remove the skin from the meat. Doesn't want to remove though. Video to voice lag. Lovely. Are we still having voice lag? I'll reset the stream if we do. Because I'm having packet loss. Never mind, I'm having packet loss, chat. My ISP is screwing me over again. Actually, Ozzy might have gotten that one. I didn't ban anyone today. I banned someone on Kick last stream. But that's because they were spamming my chat. So we're going to break this down now into bite pieces that we're going to fry. With or without tendons. This is the wrong knife to be doing this with. I did notice trucks the other day in town. So they might be, and like the type of trucks, the like contract trucks that they use when they're building and not just repairing stuff. Why not now? Yeah, maybe someone else has a better answer than I do. I don't know everything. Yeah, just pizza stem. Oven was making enough of a smell that I was like, is there something in there? Read the documentation. I just washed all my hands and everything, even though I'm about to do that. Let's go through and clean all these tools and stuff and get this chicken junk out of my prep area. I guess that didn't work very well, did it? There we go. So to our chicken, besides the caramel, we're going to add some other goodies. We'll start off by marinating them in that, and then we'll add the caramel to sort of finish the sauce, and we'll cook it and reduce it to finish it. Soy sauce. Fish sauce. Throw the cake in the oven. Alright, let's make some caramel. Zoom right. Zoom right. You know, I'm looking at that now, and I don't think that's going to be enough for what I want. So we're going to double this up. Because I'm making caramel now, both for dinner and dessert. So this has got to be enough to cover that cake and use some of it for the sauce. That bottle is perfectly designed to spill everywhere every time you use it. My vanilla extract bottle. Is there anything else that we can throw in here that's going to be good for both of them? That'll work for both of them. That'll be interesting in caramel. A little ginger powder, maybe? If I can find my ground ginger. Let's do a little ground ginger in there. Not something you want to pour all over yourself right now, by the way, chap. I don't recommend, trying to drink this right now. That'd be a poor plan. We're not there yet, but I don't want to get it too hot. So flame off for a moment while I'm continuing to stir for a moment. Cinnamon, not for the chicken. I'm not the hugest cinnamon fan either, though. Like, it's good, and in many cases good to a little degree and a lot of things, but I'm not big on heavy cinnamon. Welcome, Ratty Patty. Howdy, howdy. How you be? I be melting sugar. Slowly. Nice to hear, Ratty Patty. I'm sort of frustrated that this sugar is still granulated to a certain degree. I can certainly feel it. You can sort of see it on the bottom of the pan there as I stir it. Add a touch more water, I guess. Why you no melt sugar? You see that, chat? It's still not, like... I don't know what it is with me and caramels. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, the one person in chat that I thought could have maybe answered that, I think is taken off. I scared him off. No, I don't want to call him out, Buns. Sort of did already, but... Are you watching this, chat? Like... cooked all the water out of it without it actually solidifying or liquefying. We got a little bit of liquefying going on here. I'm trying to spread it out. Exactly, Jay. And every time on stream, too. Like, it used to be pancake. Well, before I streamed, it used to be rice. And then it was pancakes. And now it's sugar. Like... cutting board camera. Chad, it's looking like we're going to have a blondie. We're not having a good start to this tonight, are we? Let me double check this. This might lag stream a little bit here. I hope not. That's not what I wanted either. Alright, so I think we've been mildly successful with the caramel. It took a little bit, but we got there. Why are you giving sprinkles out, Buns? Hi, Norma. Are we still okay here, chat? There should have been... There looked like there was some lag there with me messing with the browser. Hopefully we're still doing okay. Well, people have to join it to get it to start. best trick with caramel, while it's still hot, soak it. Otherwise, it's gonna be you're gonna be like chiseling it off. Hi, Nan Reader. Alright, we'll pull that off of the cutting board. Put that over here on the stove for now. Well, thank you for fixing it, Buns, because I didn't even notice. Sorry, chat. Do a combination of flour and cornstarch for this. This ain't fried chicken isn't Southern fried chicken, but we're gonna still add some flavoring in here. Starting here with onion. Garlic, wherever garlic is. Cayenne, because we need some heat in here. And ginger. And whatever's left in this thing. I'm gonna go on light on the salt because we got the soy sauce in the sort of marinade. am I grabbing flour instead of oil? Alright, here's our sort of cake. Not close by. Actually, is there one in Sonoma County? They're the ones that build those, like, car towers, don't they? Showroom towers. Oh no, they've gone missing. Caramel's already cooled enough that they just like roll off. After they stop for a second, though, they sort of set in. Alright, we'll leave it like that. I wish I could have put better coverage of these guys in there, but they're like, once they stop, they like sink, and they're set. So we got our caramel cake now. Or caramel blondie cake. This cake recipe really needed more moisture, by the way, chat. This needed milk, something else in there just to add some, maybe even water. But I was giving it a shot. Let's do some veggies. Yellow carrot. Doing a purposely sort of thick Chinese julienne. I hadn't tried doing this with thick slices before. I've always done it with sort of relatively thin slices. So I'm giving that a shot. Like that. That was too thin for what I want to do tonight. This is going to go into our sauce, but we need room to saute our veggies. So over on the stove, start heating a pan on the left side, zoom left. Oil, touch of sesame oil in with the oil. And then turn that off because I realize I haven't cut my onion yet. I went a layer too deep there. Do I do the whole onion? Nah. Oops. That was supposed to be 10, but you luck out. God, that's all dirty. Zoom left. Ah, sorry, chat. I didn't realize I had you on that scene the entire time. Over on the cutting board. I've been doing all this. Oops. Zoom left. Now see, why did it ping there, but it didn't ping last time? Like, there's something funky going on there. Helps if you actually turn the burner on, chat. One of these days, Buns, you'll have 100. You can't keep making me hydrate, though. I wanted to get a little cook on the onions, but for the most part, we're just lightly cooking these through. We don't want them raw in our finished product, but I'm not like completely cooking them soft either. Sort of using my cast iron pan like a wok right now, but I'm not. At the same time, I'm just sort of trying to emulate wok to veggies with my cast iron pan. I thought I had a partial bag of rice open still. And since I'm not exactly going, like, caramel chicken is actually a Asian American dish. And so it is something that you can go out there and order. But I have a feeling they're not going to put chicken stock in the rice that they're cooking. So do a quick melt on that chicken stock. If you let them sit, they soak up all of the juice, which is sort of scary. Waiting for water to melt. We can get going with this though while we're waiting on that. We can get these starting to coat. Cutting board camera. So now we got our chicken pretty well coated, ready to fry. Veggies are going to get tossed with the chicken with the sauce. So I did some salt with them, but I haven't seasoned them really otherwise. As high as she'll go. Melt. Please melt. Oh, I should also... That's a little much. I'm going to pull some of this chicken stock off for the sauce, since most of the fish sauce and soy sauce that I tossed with the chicken, it stayed on the chicken, it just coated it, so there wasn't a whole lot left over to use for the sauce. I'm going to add a bit more soy sauce. To our caramel sauce. I've lucked out on the forest fire lottery so far this year, chat. Though I have a feeling that with the last 5-7 years, Sonoma has had its fair share of forest fires. And so, the thing is with forest fires is it's sort of almost a 20-year cycle or so. Most places that see forest fires will have a fire. The fire will burn out all of the good tinder that's easy for the fire to grab. And then it'll take another 20 years for the forest to regrow and create new tinder for a fire. And so, maybe... Now, there's certainly parts of Sonoma here that are pretty high risk, but I'd say Coffee Park probably has, a good 15 years. I feel so sorry. I took out an entire neighborhood in Santa Rosa. I'm going to have some of my shrub chat. It's for people. I don't think the general public has any clue how many forest fires there are at any given time, much less I forget the site, but there is a government site that uses the heat mapping from satellites, and you look so into that, you can see hundreds of them at just about any time of the year between Canada and US. There are always forest fires going. It's just they're usually in the middle of nowhere. You know, they're burning BLM land or some forest fire or some national park or something like that. There's tons of land. Even today, there's tons of land in California that's for logging and forestry that, you know, people just own for the trees on raising trees on it. And, you know, so they have huge fires in the middle of nowhere that we'll start heating our oil. Yeah, for a good portion of the eastern U.S. too. Like, yeah. But see, us Californians, and I'm sure Oregon, Pacific Northwest, we've all, you know, lived through the, you need a face mask to go outside day. Like, we knew about face masks before COVID. Ouch, dad joke. I hope there's no teachers in class. Hope there's no teachers in the stream. Shrug. Fruity shrub. It's acidic though. Yeah, JK. But that's the thing, is it's sort of a old school preservation technique in that it helps you keep old fruit flavors, because fruit goes bad in like days, even in a refrigerator, much less without it. And so this is a sort of pre-refrigeration fruit extension. Like I said, you can use it for mocktails, cocktails. It's an easy, lazy vinaigrette. But very acidic, very sweet. We're gonna swap the veggies and the caramel sauce now. Gotta remelt our caramel down here. I think this is probably a wrong tool for this from here on out. Flame is off on our rice. Strain our chicken. Pottery Dojo. Thank you for that raid, Rhino. Welcome in, everyone. I didn't even know you were streaming tonight, Rhino. Welcome, peoples. I'm doing caramel chicken. I'm doing caramel cake. Caramel cake's done. I tried cup noodles, Smores edition, which was a giant letdown. How we doing, everyone? What were we doing tonight, Rhino? What were we doing? Cleaning? Sculpting? Slabbing? Glazing? Firing. For those unfamiliar with Pottery Dojo or Rhino Lion, he does pottery on stream. And for those that don't know me, hi, I'm Chef JT. I cook on stream 4 nights a week on average. No, just pretty much, I cook 4 nights a week. And yeah, tonight's my ingredient challenge. I don't normally stream on Thursdays. I normally do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I'm melting some caramel into my sauce for my chicken over here on the stove. We got some veggies that I've done up sort of wok style, but in my cast iron. We got rice back here, and we got oil heating up for cooking our chicken. Not quite 250 yet. Ooh, nice. black clay. Or black pottery. Roku or kiln. I hear Roku and I think TV thingy. With the weird like fabric tags on everything that would irritate me no end if I bought any of their stuff. So in the pan here, for those just joining in, what we've got here is the remains of a batch of caramel I made that's essentially re-solidified, along with what's left of the marinade from the chicken. So soy sauce and fish sauce. I added some more soy sauce because the chicken kept most of it, and some chicken stock. So essentially it's caramel, chicken stock, soy sauce, and a little bit of fish sauce. I'm still lost to what that is. Is it? I assume it's some sort of oven or, firing technique. Where'd my music go? Fire pit. I like fire. So I had one of those mildly infuriating moments, or today, or rather it was yesterday into today. The landlords had some people doing some maintenance on the exterior of the property, and first off they grabbed off and used my hose. Didn't even ask me about doing so, because I've got a nice, I used it for work all the time. I bought myself a nice brass sprinkler head for the thing. So, I bought a couple of plastic ones over the years, and when I was using them, washing everything down, I would drop them and I'd crack them every couple of months or something like that. And I eventually just caved and bought a nice one so I didn't have to worry about treating it, special. And I've had that for ages. And he had pulled it off and set it off somewhere, and then it disappeared. And so I had to spend a good 20-30 minutes weed whacking and raking and pulling up stuff in order to find this somewhere on my property. Because I was sitting there wondering, well, is it really here, or did it walk home in a pocket? Which, thankfully, that didn't appear to be the case, because I did find it, but, oh, was it hidden. caramel sauce, a little red pepper flake for heat. And a little garlic. Yes, very grateful that it didn't get salt. Because otherwise he did a pretty good job. I feel like I probably complained about him to my landlords a bit too much, but I mean, the first night they showed up over 2 hours, or up to an hour and 45 minutes later than I was expecting them. And it was it was during stream. It was well after business hours. And I remarked to my landlords, like, I'm glad you told me they were showing up. Random people in my yard at that time. Something else might happen. How's our oil? Is our oil hot enough yet? Ooh, looking good on our oil. Let's do our first fry, chat. Let's do some frying. Yeah, something like that, Buns. Zoom right. I did turn the flame off there because I am worried about how high I filled that oil. It is pushing it. Nah, there's not many of them around here. So there's our first batch ready for the sauce. Still probably warm from the cake, so we'll throw this down here. I would assume not, JK. Did everyone see Kai's Mr. Beast thing? Everyone's already pieced together that it was all pre-planned and... But I don't even know how to properly pronounce Kai Cenat? Something like that. One of the top streamers right now. Like, fake blew up his streaming room full of fireworks as part of a collab with Mr. Beast promoting some of his products. Apparently it was pretty obvious that it wasn't his actual place. Pull a little of this oil out of this. Just let that cool over here. Just lower that height a little bit. Oh, I don't watch any of his stuff either. I don't follow him, but it's certainly that generation younger than me that certainly all, you know, like I would place him not Gen Z. Like, I think he's too old for Gen Z and not old enough for us Xers. That's really how he got his name in the first place, is he kept giving money out to other streamers so other streamers mentioned him. Or other YouTubers. Yeah, no, Froggy, like, he's making money, but he's throwing it all right back, which is the only reason that he's, like, keeping his audience. Like, he can't do that forever. And that's what the products, I think, are really about, is going to start slurry our caramel sauce here. Get you rolling, boy, over on the stove. And turn that back down. Yeah, his burger place, it sounds like it wasn't a good matchup. Like, in the restaurant world, it doesn't surprise me at all that he got some company trying to Ratty Patty, he is unquestionably one of the most successful YouTubers to date. He makes millions per week. I want to say per day. Like, he makes money. But also, like I said, the reason he's making that money is because he keeps funneling all that money right back into all of his videos, giving people ridiculous amounts of money, doing extreme contests, pulling stunts like he did with Kai. Was it a ghost kitchen type of... Some of them were ghost kitchens, but it also was established locations. But, like, there are people out there that are doing nothing but scamming people trying to start restaurants and things like that. Like, it does not surprise me at all that it didn't turn out to be the deal that he was after. Crispy chicken. Let's check our temp hasn't dropped too much. Oh, we're doing okay there. Heat back on our veggies. Heat on our sauce to warm that up a little bit again. That should still be pretty warm though. Cutting board camera. All right, flame off underneath our oil, and we'll give that a cap. Not that kind of cap, Jen's ears. I did. I put my chicken stock in with the rice. I haven't unlidded the rice since I boiled it, so that's going to be a surprise here in a bit. We have our caramel sauce. We'll see if we need more than that. And then chicken. chicken stock and an onion apparently in with our rice. Hit that with a decent amount of salt. You'll work. A little freeze-dried parsley over the rice, just for a little color. Sesame seeds. No, not Discord. Camera. Please, camera. And no squirtapods in the recipe tonight. Sorry, I don't know if anyone gets that reference. So yeah, there is dinner, chat. Cake. Yum. I'm not going to plate any of it. I'm just going to use it. Use the tray. I am just going to go and enjoy this. I will be back here tomorrow night for my normal Friday stream. We're continuing the Toadstool Cafe / Mario Brothers World dishes. On Friday, we're going to be doing Bowser's Spicy Meatball, which is going to be a giant meatball, I think it's a 1 pound meatball on top of spaghetti. Like, it's one giant meatball. And then it's spicy too. And then I think I'm doing the tiramisu on Friday. It's either Friday or Sunday I'm doing the tiramisu. I think Friday was the night I was planning to do it because, yeah, the other one takes, well, I'll have to think about it. But I hope you come back to join me for Bowser's Fiery Meatball on Friday. I appreciate all you hanging out with me tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July if you're here in the U.S. And that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. All you amazing people. I hope to see you back here soon. Good night.